Yeah, so Evo outside of the tournament ran, Evo was pretty sick. I met a lot of people, took a lot of pictures, right? It was cool hanging out with y'all. I got to play project out. That was pretty tight. Got to talk to the devs. Got to talk to them about their game. I gave them some ideas, dude. I was talking to Marlin Pie, and I was like, hey, Marlin Pie, you know what you should do so you could add more moves to characters, but with the lack of motion inputs, it's hard? He's like, what should I do, Cloud 805? I was like, all right, you should have charge moves. He's like, huh, but how? I was like, so, you know, in this game, let's see if I can find an example, right? I got my shit waxed in, dude, because there was no hitboxes and I had to play on stick. Alright, well, basically, what I was going to get at is Yasuo has a wall bounce move, right? For those of you that know what I'm talking about, you've seen it. He does a wall bounce move and you fucking fall, right? Yasuo also has wind wall that goes into the tornado, okay? But you have to do wind wall and then you have to do judgment cut, right? So it's a two-part move. I was like, what if you held down one of the buttons and it skips wind wall and it goes straight into the tornado? Marlon Pyre was like, I see what you're saying, but he's like, oh, how do you convert off of that? Doesn't that kind of end your combo? I was like, no, because you jump up, you knock them down, you OTG them, and then you keep the combo going. And he was like, and he designed the character, right? And he's like, you're right. I was like, so you should add charge moves, right? It doesn't have to be for every character, but since there's a lack of motion inputs and you don't want to do down back S1, down back S2, right? Because then it makes things too difficult for the casual audience. So he was just thinking like, it's not a bad idea. I was like, yeah, dude, I'm like, hire me on as an idea guy. I have so many ideas for this game, but you know, I'm not part of Riot, right? So it's like they kind of just go into the void. They need to make like a suggestion box. Let's look at the character select music real quick. Also, I want to talk to the dude who made the fucking track for this because he totally right, Dylan, right. This motherfucker has to listen to Polyphia. It's a great song. Don't get me wrong. Whoever made this jam listens to fucking Polyphia, dude. Alright, so I'm playing duos, right? It's me, Yasuo, and then Echo, who's Funtax, one of the devs, right? Against Yohozi, another dev, and Slash, the Guilty Gear player. And again, they didn't allow hitboxes because they're like sticks and pad are just the preferred peripherals still, I guess. I was like, damn, I'm like, can I just plug in my hitbox? And they're like, nah. I was like, is it because you think someone's gonna Mission Impossible this bitch and like somehow download the data? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. Yehozi's Ari, and then Slash is theirs. By the way, this motherfucking character is the easiest piece of shit character I've ever seen. So he's literally pick up and play. Yasuo got stances and shit. I was like, oh, fuck, what did I get myself into? I asked people for BMBs, and I was like, pray for me. I wonder how they're gonna deal. And then, you know, this is a question I forgot to ask the devs that came to me in the shower earlier. What up, Ashido? I wonder how they could, because online, right? When you're playing solo, but you're looking for a duo in ranked, how do you determine what fuse gets picked if you two play different fuses? You know, ready for B? This is not BB Tag 2. I don't know why people think this is BB Tag 2. It's the only similarities is fucking tag. But see, that's the thing, Quan. You don't want to vote for the fuse because that'd be stupid, right? Because then it would have people arguing back. There'd already be problems. Oh, I guess it wouldn't be stupid. It would be weird, right? It would start arguments. You would have people already arguing from the beginning. If we had picked Y fuse, we would have won. So what I was thinking that they could do is you just preset the fuse you want and it matches you up with people who also pick that fuse. It's the easiest way to avoid arguments, flaming, people just selling the match right when it starts. So we're just talking about what fuse to use here, right? And I was just like, well, what do you want to play? And you know, freestyle is like when you've been playing the game with somebody. It's, you know, when you tag back and forth between your teammate.
I wander, but you are lost.
But yeah, anyway, so like I was saying, I'm on stick, so you're gonna see me fuck up a lot. You're gonna be like, why did you do that? Well, you see, I thought I was holding forward, but I was actually hitting down. It's a good theme, Dylan. Yeah, no, the game looks beautiful. I say it rivals DBFZ in just like appearance and visuals. They just had stick and pad because they were just more standard peripherals. Dog, look at this shit. What do you mean? That was supposed to be a jump heavy. Yeah. He Slash is just swinging. But as you can see, dude, I look like I'm a baby trying to learn how to crawl and walk. I'm getting smoked by Yohozi. It's like she plays this game, you know. I like the whole idea of retreating guard, right? Because push block is cool for a bar, right? It should be half a bar. But the idea of push block is cool, but having a free push block where it pushes your opponent out doesn't make as much sense as having a push block that pushes you away instead. It puts you in disadvantage, right? It gives up space. What do you think is the top character? Probably Ari or Yasuo. Dance characters are usually pretty good. He is too good, can't compete with her level. Who's too good, Yohozi or Ari? A combination of both, I would imagine. I thought the movement was solid though, right? I wish, man, let me tell you how I feel about air movement, right? Like, either you got it or you don't. Like, when I did Judgment Cut, I was like, can I aim this down? No. No, you can't. So one of my big gripes with the game is that air movements, or jumping in this game feels like a Street Fighter commitment, right? Because anti-airs are frame 3 upper body invo. And in this game, if you anti-air somebody, you get a full-ass combo and they explode. It's not like Dragon Ball, right? Where if you anti-air somebody, you gotta spend resources or end the combo super early and then vanish, right? To get a conversion. No, in this game, you get hit, you fucking get put into the beauty blender, right? So I'm like, why are jumping so whack? Yasuo has no air movement. He has nothing. I can't do Judgment Cut and aim down. So I was like, it feels weak. I was saying there's gotta be a way so you could have and the air movement does not need to be homogenized, right? Don't give everybody a double jump. Don't give everybody an air dash. I was like, give ways for them to stall in the air. I was just saying, for example, you know, you have Dante, right? Dante has airplay, you know. Falls in the air, it goes down at an angle that stops people approaching you. Wolverine has drill claw, things like that, you know. They're commitments, but they bait anti-airs and people's approach, right? So I was telling them, why don't you give characters these options? Because right now, if a character doesn't have air movement, right? Ari is the only one that was in the beta that had air movement, right? Every other character, they jump at you. It's like, damn, that's crazy. Hold this fucking anti-air, bro. You could block in the air, obviously, but then you block and then you get put into a mix-up. And it's like, damn, that's crazy. Well, we'll see. Wait, can you... I didn't realize this because I was in the heat of the moment. But can you tag in the middle of a combo? Did you... I don't know if they recovered or if you could tag them in the middle of a combo. I feel so lost on... I don't know how you stick bros do it. When you play fighting games, everyone's a designer. Yeah, but a lot of people have bad ideas. Dude, Darius, this character is so easy, bro. What up, Pokevirus? What up, Gamer Go? I missed y'all. The only person with bad idea, without bad idea. I have the best ideas, bro. What if we bet? So, it's funny that you mentioned that, Nova. I was like, hey, Clock, what do I gotta do to get Zero in the game? And he fucking laughed at me, and he's just like, I'm never putting a character like Zero in the game. I was like, ah. Oh, man, dude. Nah. Nah, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. This is the first time I met Clock at some random fucking, I think, Santa Clarita tournament. It is more normal. He beat me, by the way. I got second this tournament. Asshole. Not the Dora the Explorer, bro. Hockey Cloud, shut up. Think you got yolks? So yeah, he told me there's not gonna be a Zero character. I was like, damn. I was like, oh. I really pushed for them to put like Buster moves in the game, right? Charge moves, not charge motions like hold back forward, but like you hold the button down. I was really pushing for it, dude. But you know, I'm not a developer. But I hope Marlon Pie can be like, hey, because again, it's an easy way to damn. My sis got smoked. It's an easy way to add more moves to the game without making it without motion inputs. All right, so this is what I'm talking about, right? Perfect timing, actually. I finally did a combo. I can't believe that hit, by the way. I was just saying, dude. You missed a giant spiel, but I was saying they should have held button specials. And I don't know if you just heard the example I gave, but the example was like after that wall bounce, when you hit it high enough, it takes them forever to hit the ground. It takes like a whole ass second or something, right? Thank you, Marth. Where did you get in at Evo? I don't know, like 33rd and something like that. Alright, going to result in the same article that guy wrote about Marble 3 finals. Anyways, so my idea was, instead of having to do wind wall judgment cut to get the tornado, you can just hold S1 and like in stance or something, and it's like 10 frames less, so you could combo into it after a wall bounce, but it's not like it's super overpowered, you know, like it still takes forever. So if you try to use it raw and neutral, it's gonna take you forever, and they can see you winding up. I swear, if they do another influencer playtest, they're gonna show up to the right office with a notebook and character. Dude, I feel like I have a lot of ideas, and I could give a lot of ideas. They need like a suggestion box or something. Why are you crying? My dog's crying. She might be hungry, actually. Am I talking about Samira? Yeah. Just like ideas that I gave Marlon Pie, one of the devs. I'm gonna sue if they implement my ideas. Also, did this reset? Dude, Yasuo's jab does not go anywhere. Like, since I'm so new to the game, I didn't think about using stand medium more. Like, that doesn't go anywhere. They had a website for feedback. That's more so for like current feedback. You know, what they could, you know, like mechanics and shit like that. It's not like, I don't think it's to give them new ideas. Bro, I cannot believe he still has a follow-up. I was like, yes, time to punish. But what if he had another follow-up? This fucking character, dude. Dude, not having meter sucks. You just gotta hold this. You just gotta hold it. I told them on defense you need to gain more meter the more you block, and make push block cost half a bar. Cause like, look at this, dude. I have no bar. I just gotta hold all this. I can't parry. I can't push block out. Does it make her faster? Yeah, wait. All right. So this, I talked to the devs about this part. Like, I was saying how assists feel pretty weak, right? Because let's say Echo threw Time Winder and then I tagged him in, and then let's say Yohozi parried it, then they get a combo off Echo, right? I was just like, you gotta make assists stronger. But then they were telling me, well, assists are like, it's when you get the hit and you go for fucked up mix-ups and you tag. I was like, okay, that's fair, but what about the neutral game? Like they feel like they have no presence in neutral, you know? And I wasn't asking for a plasma beam or like a Vegito A, right? I was just like, you gotta make assists, especially when they run at you. Maybe make them run faster than the point character, because they're so slow that you see them coming when they're running at you. And I understand they're supposed to be used for like mix and handshake tag and all that or whatever. But if they feel super weak in neutral, then there's no real reason to call them in neutral, which kind of gets rid of some aspect of the game. So that's some feedback I gave them. So I wonder where they're going to go from it. Sorry I'm late. How you feeling? Much better. Still got COVID, but much better. Samura's style meter LL gives her a rank each time she hits someone's different move, and when it reaches S, she can use her ult. Once she gets S, she can ult, which is a giant gun storm. Someone didn't see her grades, just get S. But so it only gives her ult. It's just stylistic, but they add her to Project L. They'll probably change it. Yeah, okay. Because I feel like her unlocking new moves as she levels up is like the best thing they could do. It's way better than making her faster, giving her like a slight damage buff, right? If it increased her toolkit, it would just be way cooler. And think about it. If she unlocks new moves and has, you know, different approaches and different moves and styles and tools, then it really diversifies combo expression and player expression. For a character that has new moves when they level up, I was thinking someone like Kha'Zix would be cool to see. I have no idea who that is, but I'm going to have to take your word for it. Stacks just increase move speed. Yeah, see, I feel that moves, you don't really need move speed in this game, because even big boy Darius has movement. He can evolve one of his skills and gives them different properties. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Some Susano shit. Dude, I hope they keep the name as just Project L at this point. I trust Marlon Pie with the more complicated characters. For sure. Yeah, nice parry. Also, parrying, I don't think parry should give you back the meter you spend. Let's observe, shall we? So it costs a meter to parry, and then on a successful parry, you get it back. But you also get a combo. I don't think it should give you a full bar back. I think it should give you half a bar back, because the follow-up combo gives you meter. And it's a free combo. So it's like, you spent a bar, got it back, got a combo on a reactable move, and now you're proceeding to gain more meter into a setup. What up, Griffith? If that ain't fucked up, I don't know what is. Dude, yeah, look how slow this is. Right? Look at Yasuo just come out and just, bruh. Like, the ran into assist takes too long. So assists that have like big, like half screen moves to like full screen are doing fine. What about bar back with meter penalty? I don't think meter penalty is ever a good idea in a fighting game. You don't need meter penalty to balance things. So yeah, especially the way Dragon Ball does it, I think it's an awful idea. Like, you level 3 and you get mixed, but then you're still punished for hitting the level 3 anyway. So yeah, if you just get half a bar back instead. Oh, my judgment cut. Wait, what did she hit me with? No, nice break. Oh, that's a fast ass projectile. Dude, why can't that aim down? I forgot the designated cross up button with J2H. Yo, hold that throw, Dawn. Let's hear the shit out of her. What's the frame window on parry? I think it's frame one. That looks so funny. And like Darius is right there too. How do you think the movement is gonna feel? So far the movement feels good, but I was saying earlier air movement feels very limited. Again, man, just forwarded assist. The movement in that game, to me at least, has always felt crisp. What if I told you Dragon Ball movement is just okay compared to some other games? But yeah, if they just fix air movement in this game, immaculate. Just I would add an extra point to the game. All right, right now I give the game. The game is great, but it could be better. And all they have to do is just make air movement a little better. A little better. I can't believe the judgment cut hit there. Marvel 2, TVC, Marvel 3, shit, even MVCI, right? Blaze Blue's movement feels pretty good. Shit like that, right? Guilty Gear games. So I think they'll add Valorant characters, not the throw loops. Oh, this was another thing I talked about. I asked, why does the opponent who burst have advantage? Like, why can she move? Why am I still recovering? I was like, please get rid of this. I was like, people who burst should not be plus. It's fucked up. Dawn was able to jump, do something while I was still recovering. This should not be in the game. And I hope they fixed it. Oh, I forgot my glasses, dude. I looked the wrong way. Oh, Dawn, man. The tag is what causes the plus 22. I don't. You're probably still. Let's go back. I'm pretty sure Darius can act right now. So no, it probably just depends what move they get hit by. Because remember, you can't tag and hit stun, right? So Darius is still plus. Darius could dash in button. So think about if they have fucking freestyle. So now they put you in a fucked up mix up. They tag again. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, dude. So yeah, the tag was because Darius was out of hit stun. So Darius could have dashed the button special, tagged it to Ari. Ari could have button special, mixed, tagged back into Darius, right, and then continued to mix you. All because they're like, man, what if I bursted? No, bursting doesn't force tag. You have to manually tag. You could stay in if you want.